Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What Up Doe show. Hey! That's right, y'all. Welcome to the What Up Doe show. It is our Christmas show. I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you all. It is Christmas coming, and I am the OG, Tim Wilson. I am with the Outlaws, super producer DJ Rob 45, and also the graphic wizard Waze. And of course, tonight we got the big stepper Dune in the building. What up, though, fellas?
What up, though? What up, though?
And man, it's all good, man. I got a great show lined up for y'all, man. I have found the funkiest Christmas song ever made, and it is one that you've never heard. It's amazing, but it's the funkiest Christmas song ever, and you're gonna love it. I got a lot of them though. I got some fun Christmas songs for you, but there's one in particular that is just it's even funkier than my favorite, which some of you know what my favorite one is. Some of you don't, but if you don't, it is none other than the classic by James Brown, Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto, right? That would be my favorite. Um, but I've got something funkier than that. I've got one funkier than that. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Other than that, man, I got what's going on with you, Big Ed? What's happening with Big Ed? DJ Rob 45, what's going on with you, man?
Oh man, nothing much. Just been chilling. Got done with music theory.
Cool.
So, yeah, moving on.
No longer
Cool.
theory, more like fact now.
Actually, yeah, it's more fact. And now I got music composition.
Okay. All right. It's dope. It's dope. Cool in the gang. Waze, what's going on with you, man?
Man, not much. Did the dad roll thing this morning. Me and Kim took the kids out to see Santa. Came home, kicked it, have a good time. Got a little shopping done. Now I'm just relaxing, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? I hate to. It's funny you say that in the room with me and Dijon here because we didn't do Santa.
Santa was ruined for me at 4, 5. It was impossible. All the little kids was lined up. I'm like, there goes Santa Claus. He said, man, no, come on.
You didn't do Santa. But speaking of, I got that. There's Santa right there. That's Santa. There's Santa right there. He's spinning records, man. Dijon, what's going on with you, big dog?
Man, not going on, man. I'm happy to be off of work. I'm on Christmas shutdown. I don't go back to work for about 2 weeks. So I'm
Man.
chilling.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. So this is something I don't normally do on the What Up Though show. Because when we do the smoke session, I pop a gummy, and catch a buzz. But there's something unique about this, so I may as well. I'll do it now because I don't know what to expect, and it might be bad. So please excuse me if this goes awry. It's not my fault. But I went to re-up on my gummies, right? And the guy at the counter said, "Hey man, you like lemonade?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I'm gonna hook you up." And he gave me this thing of lemonade.
Oh no. Oh no. If it comes in a small bottle, it's gonna hit you hard.
It says 100 milligrams.
Yep.
And I'm about to drink it.
Wow. If it comes in a small bottle, you about to get hit hard. That's just the golden rule.
It's a sample, so that you may be able to get it bigger, but I don't know.
It's funny that they would come out with a weed lemonade and all this stuff going on with Jay-Z. That might have been what Beyonce was singing about.
It said pineapple. It said raised pineapple lemonade.
Man. You
Oh
know they got
yeah, okay.
THC infused toothpaste, right?
Now you said it's how many milligrams?
A 100.
Whew, he
Honey,
about to
bro,
go.
it's a honey.
This
Uh,
man about to go high five an airplane. He gonna be so damn high.
It's gonna be higher than giraffe.
ears. Higher than giraffe ears is what he was about to say, folks.
All right.
Mhm,
That's what he was about to
mhm.
say for those that didn't hear him finish that. Well, it looks like it's not going to happen because I can't get the damn thing open. But anyway,
He gonna say he trying to
We
save
got
it for
we got
smoke sex.
time. We got time. Oh, come
Yeah.
on, open it. We got time. I'm ready. I'm ready for the ride. Come on. Come on.
they looking for a train wreck.
Man, I want to see what happens. I ain't gonna front. I'm here for the show.
This our last show only on YouTube.
Y'all remember when Waze did the hot chip challenge?
Oh man.
What?
Yeah, wait, this boys did the hot chip challenge. The one chip challenge.
This is a couple years ago, man. That destroyed my stomach lining.
Oh,
I literally had to be on meds for 6 months to restore my stomach lining after that.
I can't get this damn thing open.
man.
There you go. I was gonna say you might have to go
Yeah,
barbaric on it then.
there you go.
They made sure they said this is not only kid proof, y'all.
This is adult proof.
This is squirrel proof.
World proof is funny. Oh my God.
No.
They got child locks on that.
They should have little perforation portions where you can get it open and it don't.
Yeah, usually it should.
Man, we're gonna have to come back to this. Oh, unfortunately,
Just go,
folks, it's not gonna happen.
just go get a knife and just.
Well, you ain't gotta stab it open. You just gotta cut the lining a little.
Yeah. Hold the conversation down. I'm going to do something. I'm going to give it a knife and stab it open.
Man, bro, look. So I got me some blue cheese.
What's that?
Some blue cheese bud.
Oh,
I got me some blue cheese bud. Man, that's some of the hardest things to find these days. So I finally got me a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling good tonight.
well, this ain't the smoke section. This the What Up Though show.
And I think this already took that turn with the lemonade, didn't
That's it. Yeah, nah, yeah, that's it. Nah, that's it.
it?
We going
Speaking
into
of lemonade,
we going into the smoke session high. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I also got a half a lemon skunk as well.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, but you know what I can't wait for?
Huh?
Beginning of the year, on the 1st, we starting out on Boom Boom Room TV on Roku.
Ooh wee.
So you gotta make sure you go and get that on Roku and Amazon Fire Stick.
On the boom boom room, raised pineapple lemonade and raised boom boom room. It smells delicious.
I bet it does.
Ooh. And it's gonna taste delicious. And then you're gonna be like, man, I kind of wish I had some more.
This is
Bet it in the
hilarious.
stick is delicious though.
This is delicious, but it does. I can taste
100 milligrams.
the weed.
Yeah, 100 milligrams. You're gonna taste something, that's for sure.
You definitely
Woo!
gonna-
Hey, since
Honey,
you gummies, does that mean I can vape?
No.
Oh man, come on now.
Now, if you were like, can I have this corner of a brownie? Then I think that equated, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna see how this goes, folks. I didn't drink the whole thing. I only drank half.
It's
I know
gonna.
how most of this gonna go.
Oh, it's gonna go. It's gonna be
There you
hilarious.
go. There you go. There
Oh,
you go.
yo, the smoke session is gonna be so lit tonight.
It's up.
Too bad
It's
it's not a
up.
Tuesday because we be going up.
on a Tuesday.
On it too.
All right. So that's that. It's done. It's in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the show.
What Up Doe Sports?
LeBron James' salary is $50.7 million.
Wow.
His son Bronny has sold $50 million in jerseys. How is that? Can anybody name who was the first pick? This guy was 55th pick overall, and he done sold $50 million in jerseys. What did the first pick do? That's what I'm
I
curious.
want to say the first pick was Wemby, right? Was Wemby?
No,
Was
not
that
this
last
year.
year?
Wemby
No,
was last year.
Who was the first pick this year? That's
very
crazy.
interesting. How about that? How about that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Who was the first pick?
How,
I don't
you
know who
know,
the pick was.
this is the greatest example of earning a huge chunk of money based on your name alone.
Nepotism.
But you know what? Proud of it, man. Proud moment when your son can rake in enough money on jersey sales to cover your salary.
Yeah, but those shoes are just getting bigger to fill.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it, man. Just selling jerseys. That's
Hey,
all.
and he doing it in the G League.
Yeah.
Selling jerseys in
Yeah.
the G League.
And he's in the G League, exactly. He ain't got to fill them shoes. All he got to do is make that money.
I seen some stats last night. They saying that his points per game is the same as Steph Curry's points per game right now. So
I haven't seen that.
You knew.
Yeah.
Serious?
I'm serious.
Wow.
I think it's fluke though. I
don't believe it, because if that was the case, he'll be back on the Lakers.
I think it's fluke, but they wanted to be there so bad. I swear.
Because
But
I think if his numbers was doing that, they'd bring him back to the Lakers.
Oh yeah, he'd be back on the Lakers in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Last I checked, his stats was like 4 points a game.
Yep.
Unless Curry's having a very bad season, I don't think that matches up.
No. But hey, on a USC note, shout out to Brownie for going to USC. But shout out to my niece, Maya Jane. She got a full ride scholarship to USC. Just saw her this weekend. So
well, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
Academic scholarship.
That's cool. Congratulations.
That's even bigger.
Oh yeah.
Brock Purdy bought his offensive line, not just his starting offensive line, the whole offensive line, all 10 players that plays offensive line for the 49ers. He bought each of them a Toyota Tundra, and not a cheap one, the top of the line.
Yeah, that new contract coming for sure. He ain't got that kind of confidence right now. He know he got a little extra money to spend at the moment because he's about to come up.
Oh yeah, he about to come up.
He know about he about to come up. So yeah,
This was thank you for the contract I'm about to get. That's what this was. That's what.
Yeah. He need to go ahead and get Trent Williams an upgraded version.
They all got the upgraded version, man. He lit them all up. They were like all of them. They lit. I mean, they the ones that start up and go boom. So yeah, it was pretty fascinating, pretty dope, man.
And you know what? I ain't got nothing but respect for quarterbacks who do that, because linemen are the being on the line is the most thankless position in the league, and you are the most important position in the entire sport.
Period. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Joe Burrow bought his linemen authentic Japanese samurai swords.
Yo.
Oh wow.
Bet. Yeah. He said he giving them clues. He's like, "Hey, you better cut these fools when we out here playing."
What smoke shop did he get them from?
He got the authentic ones. So
they coming straight out of Japan.
Yeah, they're not smoke shop.
Them bad boys had to come through customs.
For sure.
Yeah. The Chargers pulled off one of the most rarest plays in football. So I didn't even know the details of this rule. So if you call on a kick or a punt, if you call for a fair catch with no time on the clock, if you call fair catch and you catch it with no time on the clock, then you have the option to take a free kick to try to make a field goal without defense checking it. And they he tried it before with the 49ers, but they missed it. It was a 71-yard kick, but he just tried it because he said it's his favorite rule in football. But he tried it this past weekend, and Cameron Dicker knocked the kick down, and they got 3 points on a free kick, something that hadn't been done in a very, very, very long time.
Dicker the kicker actually came through.
And Dicker the kicker actually came through.
He been coming through all season. I swear, I got him on my fantasy. That boy be kicking.
Yeah.
That boy
Kick
kicking.
it! And last but not least, the biggest story in sports for the week. Travis Hunter's girlfriend, his fiance, so to speak, she has been all in the news, and I know that you've heard it. Y'all want to hear some perspectives? Let's get Lil Bow Wow had about a 5-minute message actually for him. I cut it down as far as I could. So this is 2 minutes of Bow Wow's message to Travis Hunter about his fiance. So evidently what happened, just to break it down, she's been in the news because everybody's saying she's not with you, she's not for you. And at the Heisman, when they announced him, Dion had to grab her to get her to stand up. And then afterwards, he was taking pictures with the fans and stuff, and she was complaining that, well, we're going to be here all night and ready to go. And so he cut a lot of flack. And then he came out, we don't talk about me. We don't talk about that. And it was a whole, so it's been a whole lot of drama there. And Bow Wow had this to say. I'm sorry, Bow Wow. My bad. That was on me, Bow Wow. I know you was on time. Okay, Bow Wow had this to say.
Trappy. Check this out, gang. It's coming from your boy Bow Weezy, right? I never met you, don't know you, know nothing. But I will say this. I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how this shit go. So I need you to hear me out. Number one, I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. That's that young nigga mentality. I want you to look at this like niggas care about you. Not a lot of brothers get the opportunity like you about to get. You know what I mean? You about to get the biggest check in your life. You about to go to the NFL. And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Hey, my nigga, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another nigga page, an NBA nigga, with heart eyes and the motherfucking money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my motherfucking girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another nigga page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That bitch would have been packing up her shit and getting the fuck out my crib that day. It's like you so caught up in being in love with this motherfucker, bro. I don't even think this woman really loved you like that, bro. You gotta watch the signs, man. That woman said you wasn't even her type. What's keeping you here then? If I'm not your type, that means you going off looks. So what the fuck is keeping you here? You gotta ask, but you young though. But you gotta ask yourself them questions. We not coming down on you, brother. We trying to wake you up. Last but not least, young brother, I want you to live your life, man. You young, man. I don't even think you 24 yet. Brother, it's about to be so many women about to throw that thing your way, you ain't gonna be able to turn it down. So all it's gonna do is just lead to frustration and all type of bullshit in your household anyway. Young brother, snatch that ring back, get focused on what's important. Bro, you in the media more for the broad than you is for the winning the Heisman. You know what I mean? So I don't give a look, Coach Prime got my number, you know how to hit me. I'm telling you, my nigga, I ain't coming down on you, I ain't trying to hate on your situation. But my nigga, wake up.
So what is your thoughts on the Travis Hunter situation? I know you've heard it, unless you've been under a rock. You've got to be aware of it. What's your opinion? What's your thought? What you think?
Bow Wow ain't speaking nothing but facts. Step back, and peep was totally going on, cause she really ain't for you.
Yeah. He's caught up in this whole idea of love, and he's more concerned. It's not even about him being concerned. He's so caught up in how he feels about her, he's not paying attention to her, if that makes any sense. He's not actually seeing the things she's doing, the way she's talking, what she's saying. He's just, she's with me and that's what matters type of attitude. Young man attitude, not very mature way of thinking. You know, he's like, well, she comes home to me. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you were the first house she stopped at either.
Came home to you with herpes.
Right. So I'm with Bow Wow on this. He's got to wake up at some point. Prime, really, you're his mentor right now, bro. You got to step up and let this young man know too.
He did. Prime did. He had a talk with him about a prenup. D, what's your thought?
I mean, like I said, like y'all said, Bow Wow couldn't have said it better. But we gotta understand that that's not gonna do nothing but pull him closer to this chick. You know what I'm saying? This happens in everybody's house, everybody's life. There's some young woman or young man who we're like, as the big brothers or older siblings or whatever, that's not for you. And all it does is lead down the road of destruction. So all we can really do is pray for him, man, and hopefully his eyes get opened up eventually, man. Honestly.
You are so right about that. It draws them further closer together. It makes them say, "You can't tell me what to do," right? And that type of attitude takes over. But there's there's this guy who goes by Uncle West Coast. I never heard of him, but Uncle West Coast had a completely different spin on this. I cut a whole lot. His was long too, but this one I just cut it real short because really he got to the point early. Then he explained his point. I just let him get to the point and I cut him off. But as he went into it, I really did want to go into it because as he went into it, he really explained it even further, and it's an interesting perspective, different from what everybody else is saying. Here's Uncle West Coast.
Yo, man, it's Uncle West Coast speaking right here, man. I need to let y'all know something. Everybody getting on Travis Hunter about his lady and telling him he need to break up with her and he need to do this and do that. I'm going to tell y'all this right now, man. I think he needs to stay with the young lady. You want to know why? Because, see, the young lady, even though y'all might call her a gold digger and all this other stuff, if she is an amateur gold digger. You want to know why? Because she knew this man when he was broke. You know what I mean? Listen to me. When he get to the NFL, it's going to be some professional go-getting working ladies. And I'm going to tell you this right now. One of them young women get Travis Hunter, they going to bleed that man dry.
That's a thought. That's a thought. If you get mad by this one, you don't want to mess with what's coming. It's the ones out there that can really, 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 really get you. At least this the devil you know.
Exactly. That's exactly. That's the devil you know.
As opposed to the devil that's coming. Do you really? If you this gullible, do you really want to mess with them?
Yeah. Jeez.
Getting screwed either way.
Screwed either way.
Yeah.
Screwed either way.
Well, I thought that was interesting because
Be smart, brother Travis. Be smart.
Yeah. So
that's all you can tell him.
Interesting perspective. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
That's all you can tell him. Be smart.
Oh, no, you got to tell him more than that. You got to define what smart is.
Man, think with your head and not down there. Use your head. Don't use your heart.
Let's move on to some What Up Doe entertainment news.
Oh, that was kind of entertaining.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Ain't no jive, ain't no lies. This turkey's got me traumatized. Grab a plate, grab a drink. Baby, don't you dare take a bite of that steak. This Christmas turkey, baby, is dry as hell. Chewed so hard, I broke my dental shell. Stuffed and fell out like a pile of dust. I said, what's this mess? Baby, what's the rush? They said it was roasted with love and pride, but that bird came out like a homicide. Carved it up and found no meat. I said, damn, is this even fit to eat? This Christmas turkey sucks. It's tough, it's rough, ain't you this stuff? This Christmas turkey sucks.
Yo, We doing Christmas. What Up Doe show style tonight. Yeah.
Wow.
Was not expecting that.
Billboard released its current top 10 female hip hop artists. The female rappers, female hip hop artists, female rappers, whatever you want to call them. Today, the top 10. Anybody want to take a guess? Let's start with Dejan.
No specific order.
No specific order. I'll tell you where they land if you name one. Just name
Okay,
one.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah is not on the list. This is not all times. This is current. This is current.
Oh, current. Oh, current. Oh,
yes.
Cardi B.
Cardi B is number 10. Waze.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion is number 2. Glorilla is number 1.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice is not on the list. Waze.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red is number 4.
What? My thought exactly.
Take a guess.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is number 3.
Let's say you said Glow, you said her. Let's say dang, stop. I don't know. Go back. Pass.
I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you right now,
Yeah.
Deshaun. Go ahead, Waze.
I know.
I'm ashamed of you. No, you gonna know why I'm ashamed of you. When I get to these when these names start when this particular name come up.
Ask me one.
When this
Ask me
particular
one.
name come up, you gonna see why I'm ashamed of you. Wade, go ahead. Take a guess.
This is a shot in the dark, but Doechii.
Doechii is a number 6.
Wow.
I knew that was gonna be his guess too.
Very slow.
I knew Wade was gonna get that one, and I knew Dejan was gonna get the one that I'm ashamed that he didn't. Go ahead, Wade.
Dej Loaf.
Rob. Dej Loaf is not on the list.
Definitely not on the list. Dej Loaf don't get no love like that.
Should be.
She don't get no.
She did back in the she ain't came out with nothing in a while. Nothing worthy.
Right. That's tough, man.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 names left. I would start giving them to you after this one that he should get. But if you don't get it,
I know. I'm having a brain fart right now.
This happens to me every single time too. I get it.
I'm gonna go ahead and run them down. I'm gonna go ahead and run them down. And when I get to number 5, I want everybody to slap Dejan. All right. So number 10 is Cardi B. Number 9 is Rhapsody.
Oh.
Number 8, JT. I don't know who JT is. Never heard of JT.
Oh yeah, that's City Girls.
Oh, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like the female Jay-Z, but it's JT. Never mind. At number 7 is Doja Cat.
What?
Doja.
But
Doja
is she
Cat.
rap?
Exactly. Number 6, yeah, she does. I guess, yeah, she does.
I guess.
She got that booty. She got that rump. She got that song, right? Don't she rap on that? Anyway, number 6 was Doechii. At number 5, everybody cocked and ready, locked and loaded, ready to smack him.
Sure.
Lotto.
I know. I don't know why. See. Oh my God. See. The brain fart, man. God, that's my baby too, man. Golly. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
No, don't accept his apology. Do not accept his apology.
I'm gonna call it a night.
And as aforementioned, Sexy Red was number 4, number 3, Nicki Minaj, number 2, Meg Thee Stallion, and number 1, Glow.
I can't be mad about Glorilla at number 1. I'll be honest.
No, I'm not mad at it either. I'm not mad at the list at all, personally.
Yeah,
I think that I was surprised to see Doechii was already there, but she had blown up. She just did a video with Issa Rae. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
You can see it in the What Up Doe Show fan page. You know, that's not the fan page, but the group page. the What Up Doe show on Facebook.
You guys do know that that's the thing, right?
Huh?
I said you guys do know that that's the thing, right? Talking to the audience.
Are you talking to the audience? Okay.
Talking to the audience.
Okay.
I was shook. Like, what is he talking about? Am I really that high?
So anyway, so Big Daddy Kane,
Ooh.
just defined. I don't know the context of the conversation, where it started, how it got to this point, but for whoever he was talking to, he defined what freestyling is. Right? So he defined freestyle to this person, and this is his description of freestyle.
See, that term freestyle is like a new term, because, you know, in the 80s, when we said we wrote a freestyle rap, that means that it was a rhyme that you wrote that was free of style, meaning it's not a subject matter. It's not a story about a woman. It's not a story about poverty. It's basically a rhyme just bragging about yourself. So it's basically free of style. That's really what a freestyle is. You know, off the top of the head, we just call that off the dome, when you don't write it and just say whatever comes to mind, you know. When we went off the top of the head, that would be something that we do just playing around, like, you know, in the corner, just playing to see who mess up first.
Is that how you understood freestyle?
No.
You muted, Rob.
No, that is not how I understood freestyle.
Okay, and Dejan, you spoke first, so go ahead and elaborate.
No, I mean, I always took it like freestyle was off the head. You know what I'm saying? So I always consider freestyling, you're not writing nothing, you're not jotting nothing down, not no past flow. It's just right off the top, like you said. So.
Where you at too, Rob?
Yep, that's where I'm at too.
So I agree with you. I believe that one of two things are true. I believe that what he's taught, for me, I think freestyling evolved to what he's talking about. But I think when freestyling first started back in the 80s, where he's talking about, it was off the dome. That's what it was. We didn't have to say off the dome. We would say freestyle, because we knew that freestyling meant that you were off the dome. We knew that already. It was top of the head. That's what we said. Now, it could be a Midwest culture thing versus a New York culture thing. It could be how we interpreted when the term freestyling made its way to us. That could be how we interpreted it, and that's why we see it that way. And he's saying, no, this is what it is here. So but for me, it's evolved into, for me personally, how I came up, what I know it is, it's evolved into what he said, because I've even heard it called written freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've heard it called that. So, to me, that's what's happening. So I'm not doubting him. I won't question him. He's Big Daddy Kane, for Christ's sake.
Right.
But for the way it was here, it start freestyle meant coming off the top, and it evolved to, just what he said, free of style, a writing that's free of style.
See, to me, freestyling is you're coming off the dome, but whatever you do in that freestyle is probably going to end up in your album somewhere.
Okay,
but
I was gonna say, because you got battle rappers who freestyle.
See what I'm saying is,
I'm not feeling you. No, I'm not feeling
what you do when you freestyle.
You forcing that. You forcing that point, because we're talking about the history of freestyling, the definition of freestyling. It don't mean it's going to end up in a song, especially if you're coming off the dome. Most of what ends up in the song, they're actually written freestyles. When you see them cats, Black Thought and My Son, when you see them on Flex and all those shows freestyling, they're freestyle. It's written freestyle.
Okay.
It's written. That is written freestyle. That's not off the dome, because now we say off the dome.
Yeah,
we say it now, but like I said, it's evolved into what he's saying it was, and it could be that's for me. It has, but it could be his truth, because he's from New York and I'm in Detroit.
Right.
Because the way I had always saw it was that freestyling and Off the Dome was the same thing, just a different way of saying it.
Correct.
But yeah, no, the way he explained it makes sense to me as well, though. So I could see that it does kind of mess with my perspective on what a freestyle is, because I'm like, all right, because then I think about like, wait, Tech Nine's reading his freestyle off of his phone. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So when you think about it and think about what Big Daddy Kane says, you're like, okay, that makes sense then. That is a freestyle where Off the Dome is something completely different, almost from a freestyle. Now I get it. Now I'm starting.
Yeah. And for him, it's like two different things. For us, it meshes as it again, for us, it always meant the same thing, and it's evolved into people doing written freestyles.
Yeah.
But he's saying that's how it started. And he could be right because he's where it started. You know, we are where it reached us later. So I just think it was interesting. But there's something else that's kind of cool too, though, that happens. Weatherman Adam Kruger in Los Angeles. He does the coolest shit. So the fans can social, they can send they all, people get involved. Of course, everybody gets involved. He's on television. They send him songs that's hot, the hot songs. Tell him we want you to do this, we want you to do that. He takes a song, usually a rap song, takes a hip hop song, and he incorporates throughout the week in his weather reports words from these songs, words and phrases from these songs, and that's so. And then at the end of the week, he makes a cut of the whole week where he snuck those words in, so that you can know. And this week he did a song that and a song that Dejan loves. The whole reason I called when Dejan called me today, I said, you should come on the show tonight because I wanted him to be here for this one because this is hype. And the lemonade is kicking in.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough.
That's on the 7-day rain outlook, but I'm going to accelerate the forecast 10 days ahead. Got my foot up on the gas. Somebody's got to do it. You may have missed it when I said it earlier, but I called for tomorrow to be our warmest day since October. Yeah, I did that. Temperatures heading into the low 80s, kind of like we're looking at two TV screens right here. One model says rain, one says not so much. But let me turn this TV off, and look more so at what we know is going to happen in the short term. Storm after storm being sent across the northern part of the West Coast. The pattern's like, how many should I send? Send them all. 7 storm systems over the next 7 days. The National Weather Service throwing out yet another red flag warning. Flags be getting thrown like it was past interference. We've seen a couple of these lately, so you could use all kinds of adjectives to describe it. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. I'd go with crazy, as we're looking at about 3 to 7 inches. You see these different colors right here. Tan is a wind advisory, but you really got to watch out where there's mustard on the map. Mustard!
Yeah. So every week he does a different song. And yeah, I thought that was it's pretty creative. I've been following him for a while. I've seen a few of them, but this one I thought was What Up Doe show worthy.
Yes.
You know what? I thought that somebody else was doing that. He's doing that himself.
That's the weatherman.
Right.
So during his weather report for the night, he sneaks in something to do with that song, with the song that he chose, and he does it all week. And then at the end of the week, he just makes a clip of where he snuck those words in, a clip from each night. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
He got a good production team behind him.
The concept in general is just genius.
Yeah.
It's out cold. I like it. It.
That's how you bring international attention to your local news station.
That is how you bring, you know what? You said a mouthful there. And I want to get off into some What Up Doe show news, but first, a word from Christmas.
Strong enough to hold that ass. Too fat to dress up as Santa. The North Pole called, said, baby, hard pass. Too fat snapped in two. Ain't no ho, 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 just so know it's you. Tried to jingle those bells, but they ran out of swing. Now they clapping back like this ain't our thing. You can't be Saint Nick when you break every chair. Got kids running scared, yelling Grinches in there. And them elves pack their bags, said we out this gig. Ain't no room on this sleigh for a belly this big. Too fat to dress up as Santa.
That is the new Christmas hit, Too Fat, the classic Christmas hit, Too Fat to Dress Up as Santa. So, in the news, two men in Rochester, New York, decided to grow their own weed. They ain't young. They like 59 and 64. Old dudes. Well, not old dude, but old school. And they decided to grow the weed and fertilize the soil with bat shit. Yeah, you heard it correctly. Bat shit.
With guano. Good
And,
Lord.
Rob, you are muted, by the way.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna let him keep doing it. I was
Hey, he would have been mad at me if I wasn't muted.
I'm
He's an old school guy, like OG.
Yep, like OG. You right. You right. That would have made me mad. You're absolutely correct. So unfortunately, well, actually, see, bat poop is actually rich in nutrients and make plants grow like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the poop is filled with what's called histoplasma capsulatum.
Mm-hmm.
And they inhaled that, and it killed both of them.
Oh.
Yeah. It almost becomes like a gas-like version of cyanide.
OG be taking all the damn good, good damn dumbass. Oh man, because this I guarantee would have made the cut.
Oh, you are wild, man. You are a wild man. Well, I
do your research, people. Do your research. Just Google for a reason. YouTube could have told you that. You can learn how to fix a car on YouTube. YouTube would have told you that using guano is no good. Using guano is no bueno.
Either that's funny or the lemonade is kicking in. I want to say this. I have survived the lemonade for the What Up Doe show. I can't speak for Smoke Session, but I can say that I will not be popping the gummy tonight. I'm good. However, I want to thank you all for joining us here on the What Up Doe show tonight. I've had a great time. Merry Christmas to you. On behalf of the crew, I want to say big ups to Waze. Thanks for coming out and having a good time with us. I got to say big ups to the DJ Rob 45 in the building. What up, Doe? Thanks for coming out. And, of course, my son, the big Stepper Dune in the building. What up, Doe? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On that note, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's the WUDS Network. Excuse me, we go. I got to skedaddle, man. I'm high, but here's the funk. I promised y'all the funkiest Christmas song ever. I promised y'all killer, and I got it for you right here. Merry Christmas, y'all. Enjoy it.
I called Santa Claus
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?